And hello, and welcome into the playtest for the Lift, which is sort of an escape room kind of game. It's a game where you're trapped in a lift in a sci-fi environment and have to find a way to fix the lift and get out. And it seemed pretty interesting to me, and I wanted to give it a go, showcase it a little bit, and maybe you'll want to play it as well. And maybe you'll find it interesting enough to wishlist it if you haven't yet. Also, I'm sick at the moment, so pardon me if I sometimes mute up real quick to cough or something like that, or if I forget to mute up for that. Also, if my voice sounds a bit rough. We're gonna start the game. Something right off the bat that I want to say is the game did use AI placeholder art, which I'm not a fan of. Especially because it wasn't disclosed. That's a huge ick for me. At the same time though, the game seemed very interesting and they already patched it out. It's just not a great precedent, you know? Thank you for your interest in the Lift. You're about to experience an early development build that represents our ongoing work and vision. Please be aware that this build may contain incomplete features and placeholder content, technical bugs and performance issues, unfinished art assets and animations, temporary UI elements and missing polish, unbalanced gameplay mechanics, missing audio, or temporary sound effects. This build does not represent the final quality of the finished product. Your feedback and understanding are greatly appreciated as we continue development. Thank you for being part of our journey. The Lift. Oh god. Is the game like initializing?
Welcome to the Lift. Current cycle 577. Decade 1.
Can I go into the settings real quick? And game settings. Motion blur, turn that down. Quality. VSync. I'm just going to turn it on. Sometimes that helps with stuff. Portal, diffuse. Shadow distance. Target FPS. Doesn't work. Oh no. What do I do? Because my PC clearly can't handle this. It appears. Render scale. Let's turn that down. I don't know what it does. Maybe it helps. Seems better to me.
To your designated location, please take this moment to review some useful information. Here we go.
Here we go.
The Bureau welcomes you to the Research Institute station. You
Huzzah.
are the spare keeper, but spare doesn't mean less important here.
Spare means replacement.
Keeper is fine. For now.
For now?
But just in case we called you in.
Oh no.
You will be our spare light in the darkness.
Press and hold to move a bench seat. Take the light bulb. Put that in.
Without you, it would be completely dark here.
It wasn't like completely dark
Your
yet.
life. Please don't bother to answer out loud. It's a rhetorical question. Things with
There's no meaning
have a function.
at all.
People with meaning do too. Sometimes they function for longer. A chair exists to be sat on. That is its meaning. An elevator exists to move between floors. A person exists to work. If something breaks, the meaning is lost.
What's over here? Connect input to output to repair the circuit. Take that.
You are here to return meaning to broken things. Thank you for your service. Working devices emit waves. Waves are energy for the station and for the whole world. It
Oh,
is
I
your
hear the
task
waves.
to ensure the waves are always present in every room for every object. Where there are no
What takes hold?
And in this reality, unlike a lift, there is no stop button.
Make sure all switches are up, then turn the lever.
Fix, repair, repeat.
Hell yeah.
The station is you, and you are the station. If something goes wrong, maybe you forgot it's your job to fix it.
If something goes wrong, word falls. Alright. We're already out of the
Your exam is
elevator.
complete. Congratulations on passing the test with flying colours. Wait a second. There's a... to the left.
That's not the lift at
How did
all.
you like our test lift, by the way? Just like a real one, isn't it? Damn, what was I? Oh, right. The bug. I am pleased and honoured to present the Bureau Utility Gadget to you. Use it to keep track. Now, you'll be induced into a long-term hibernation until your designated shift as primary keeper at the station. Please proceed to the hibernation room and follow the instructions in your book. Alright, I think that's everything. All by the book. Doesn't matter that much, to be perfectly honest. Should have skipped a late night with cryophysiologists.
Oh god.
Anyway, work fellow. Just go up that hallway.
I like the humor so far. Reminds me a bit of Portal. Do not enter. Testing room stuff. Need a screwdriver for this. Do we have a screwdriver somewhere? Need a keycard for technical facilities. So what I said about being stuck in a lift? Well... add tokens. We don't have tokens. The Bureau is observing the station conglomerate and you. At the moment, everything is just fine. Bureau provides protection from white noise malfunctions and the lack of meaning. Fantastic. Alrighty. Accreditation over there. You can get figurines. Evacuation plan. Nice. Hibernation. Saves man hours. There was no meaning to the boxes. I thought there was meaning to moving the boxes, but as it turns out, that wasn't the case. Welcome back. Cycles past. Wait for the doctor. There's nothing in here, man. Oh, we can jump. It's one of those in it. Why can we jump? Do I have to close my own door? Ah, seems to be working. That's fine. Wait for a medic to wake you up. Was I supposed to do that? Find a way out. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Keeper's personal file. Inspect. Classify documents withdrawn from public access until further notice. Lead Keeper's personal file. Order considering acceptance of candidate 1965 for employment associated with lead keeper's dismissal. Oh damn. It's gonna guarantee the intern can handle the situation. Pronouns data? Oh my god, it's got pronouns. It's a boat game? 79 hectocycles, Central Academy Station, graduate specialized in linear order. Repairs. There's a few pages that were ripped out. Which is unsettling to know. What happened to those pages? What happened to the station? Are these plans normal? Questions. Fix what I couldn't. Warning, medical check is required after every hibernation. I guess we did hibernate. But there wasn't a doctor for the medical check. Toggle flashlight, we already figured that out, because there was a handy flashlight button. White noise fades where the burrow stands. For this we still need a screwdriver. Need table part or other variants. Let's check this way first. We need a screwdriver for this as well. Got tokens. If anyone finds this acted strictly according to protocol until the very end, there were 2 impacts of unclear origin. Emergency alarms were triggered, personal evacuation was carried out, but there's a problem. According to section 512 of the protocol, I am not authorized to interact with the hibernation capsules or interrupt the stasis without a medical officer present. According to section 261, I cannot seal the facility if living individuals remain inside. I am temporarily leaving my post to locate the on-duty physiologist, if that is still possible, of course. I see. I see. That's what we were left behind. Okay, we gotta find screwdrivers. Or a screwdriver. I don't think we'll need multiple if we have one, right? That's a screw. Now I need a driver. That's a screwdriver. You must always keep a spare gear for the engine in your desk drawer, mate. This bloody thing breaks every other cycle. And Air knows I'm sick of it. I'll have to ask the mechanic to take a look at it when he comes back from his vacation. I'm gonna steal all the parts. Control panel. Fix the assessment lift. Power unit goes here. I assume that's the power unit. Tools, modules. There we go. System locked without motor. We need a motor. Where is the motor? Wait, we do have a motor. Right? Yeah, no, that's a motor gear. Hmm. So now we have a screw. Driver. And extra screws. I'm just gonna salvage everything. I don't think we'll need all of them, but also it can't harm to have some of them. Right? Right. Anything I can steal here? No. I mean, appropriate. I mean, borrow. Yeah, I'm borrowing things. I'm not stealing. I would never dare to steal company property. We can sprint, which is nice. We got some tokens, but the token machine is gone. We need one more. Oh, wait. We've got one more. System operations. Where do we go? From here. Need table part for that. We apparently can bend stuff, but I don't need to right now. I don't think. Any screws or anything like that. There's so much to do. Ah, the light now works. Fancy. Let's see. Don't know anything about that. What am I supposed to do? Make sure all systems are operational before moving the lift. Are they operational? This is blocked by what? If you spot the decay, call Keeper right away. Well, it's a bit late for me, don't you think? Like, like, you should have called me earlier, you know? Oh. Nice, we made it past the thing. Full of evacuation road. It's a box. I want what's inside the box. Nice, a token. Another token. This seems to be locked. Needs vagabond lockpick. We don't have that. We're cruising. Lamtude Lodge. Where's the tube? Shouldn't have placed it somewhere on the ground. Well, can't get through there. Power unit. Some outputs require torque to be powered. Use a motor to turn electricity into torque. But yeah, I'm not a fan of AI placeholder art, but luckily it seems like they've patched it out, at least for stuff that was noticeable early on. We haven't made it to those parts yet, but I saw that some other people were complaining about it right as I started up the game and started recording. Not like started recording, I was like about to. Alrighty. That's working. Like, it's a shame because, like, a lot of people don't like it. Me included. But that's a fast one. Thought it's just gonna go up or down. But now it's just a fast one. Nice. Torque corner conductor. Nothing in here for the curious. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's fun.
A long time ago in a place far... Oh, wrong show.
Yes, that was.
Start over. Ahem. A long time ago, there was a house here, and people. So many people.
A lot of people.
Then it ended. No one remained, and almost nothing of the house did either. They ran. No one ever came back. But they forgot one thing. They forgot that someone, purely by accident, was left behind. Someone survived.
Because something here made sure they did. No, that's you.
Look at this guy.
Well, you're awake now. So does...
He's got an abacus on his chest.
For us all, I wonder what kind. What does this mean for me? I'll have to rethink the whole final act of my play. Will you be able to figure out what this means for you by yourself? Or will I have to guide you? Here's a hint. The events unfolding around you will matter less than the choice you make. That choice will decide how our story ends. You are the one in the spotlight. I am merely the one pulling the rope to open the curtains. Smart move.
Get to the SRI.
Anyway, your shift officially starts now. You probably have already realized how badly things need a touch-up here. You won't get into the SRI without me. Power's been down here for cycles. Hold on. I'll send a spark to the door. That should get you through. But I suggest you first find an electricity source. And from there, well, someone might give you some clues on what to do next.
Someone? Doesn't mean there's more people. The catastrophe.
What happened here? Opinions vary. I'm curious to hear your outlook on the matter. Do share your thoughts later when you've learned the ropes. If you want to know what this place used to be, keep your eyes open when the curtains part. I don't show these moving figures for nothing. They hold answers to many questions, even ones you haven't asked yet.
Alright, what's up with your persona?
They call me Trader. You'll find out what that means in good time. Everyone has a purpose in this place. You'll find yours a little later.
Alright, have a good one. I love the guy. Cool guy. I hope he doesn't betray me. Cup holder. I'll just put that over there. Stapler. Box. Aww. Can I not litter in this God damn it. I'm gonna take this though. And like... put that over there. Might be useful later. Take calculator. Place calculator. Put destabilized items in the trash and get tokens. Is that the trash? Oh no. I see. This requires torque. Put that here. Do I have not more items, modules? Does that work? It does work. Okay, that doesn't work. It does not work. For this we need torque and we need other stuff. Oh, always carry a couple just in case, out of order. Aha, and we can fix this using tokens and get some other stuff that we might need later. But we need a torque thing. We're in the lift. And this is blocked by something. Ran out of parts, buy more in a vending machine. Provide electricity to the vending machine, drop trash in the chute, and down the chute, fix the vending machine. Inspect that. I can't rotate this. I'll just leave that here, I guess. Okay, this works. Need waste, primary doors. Need admin, the admin doors. And need admin, the cassette doors. A thermos. Ashtray can go, I don't know, on top of there. Or not. System log, lift start, and calibration. Keycard slot. Need cassette or other variants. We don't have those, I don't think. But we found a spinny electromotor and some extra parts, extra cables and stuff, which is good because we needed those. Power unit. Let's go. Store. Can't open that up. Moving on. Needs B. Need B. What do you mean, B's? Please follow instructions. Yeah, it needs B's. Look at his wave snows. This is out of sync. But yeah, I'm not a fan of people using a placeholder. Just use normal, like some normal art, some doodles and whatnot. I think that would be totally fine, like even if it looks bad, if it's just a placeholder anyways, right? Teapot might be out of sync, or maybe it was just me shaking it. It was just me shaking it. Ah, that one is. Haha. This is also destabilized. And that one is destabilized as well. Fantastic. Bum, bum, bum. Power unit. What does the -4 mean? Oh wait, we can take the large tube? So that's where it went. I was confused about that. But I guess we can take those parts and store them. Oh, a percentage goes up if I do that. Aha. I see. I need to fix stuff. Figures. Like, I'm pretty sure I was told already that I'm supposed to fix things, but, like, now I know even more that I need to fix things, you know? Like, I have to fix things even more than I thought I would have to, you know? 19% already. Fix the vending machine. Buy components to fix the lifts and answer the call. Oh, there were instructions here all along. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that there were instructions all along about this crafting machine. Apparently there's a call. Operator. Is that the elevator operator?
Hear me?
Pow
You
pow.
can't hear me, right? Huh, that's incredible. Where in the waves have you been all this time? Talk about luck. Just started my shift, double-checked all the frequencies, and then bam, a whole living person. Wait, who am I actually talking to? No, hold on, don't say it. Judging by the uniform, Keeper, right? Which means your hibernation capsule made it through all this mess. Oh, and we're Rubus. Just arrived to your station not long ago. The rest of the crew's still asleep. I'll introduce you later, promise. You've done well restoring the lift's engine. Without it, the comms network would have been dead, so big thumbs up to you. Now let's get you out of here. You can see the state of things for yourself. First things first, head to the post office. There's a very important job waiting for you, though I don't know exactly what it's about. To make the lift move, just go through its rooms and fix whatever's broken. Gotta hit the first mark on the wave gauge scale. Till we meet at the post office then. Call once you're there. I'll go wake up my colleagues in the meantime.
Floor coordinate cassettes are required for lift navigation. Do not remove them without authentication. Well, there's none here. So we can just take this lamp and move it with us. That's super nice. I like that. Glass with cup holder. Lift status 77%. Cool. Keycard slot. Alright, we don't have any key cards on anything of a sort. Fix it, so we're now at 84%. There's probably more light bulbs where that was from. Where that came from. Wasn't there something else here? On the ground? No? I'll just leave that over this way. I'm sure we'll come back to this room. What else is there that is broken? I guess there's some... Oh, wait. Sandalbar? Maybe? I don't know. Where did we come from? Oh wait, am I stuck here? Okay. %. %. 1%. There we go. Level 1. Lift to success. Start the lift via the control room.
Ooh, that's our new... We only just got... So the bureaus will figure out what went wrong along the way. That's our crew. The restorers of unattended stations. I'll introduce you to everyone next shift.
So that's
Once
Russ.
they wake up, I'll tell them all about you.
Where does the
Just
boo
imagine
come
how
from?
shocked they'll be.
I accidentally skipped stuff, but hey. What can you do? Okay, what do I have to do? I have to fix stuff. I know that much. But like... I guess we'll start by looking through things. There we go. Okay, we don't have enough light bulbs for this. I guess we're sleeping. Wait a minute. Is there something here? I guess we're sleeping. Cool. Day number 6. That is stuck. I think I might have soft locked myself because I clearly can't seem to find the way back. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Okay, this is working again. Fancy screw. Use it for repair. Always carry a couple just in case. Oh, someone forgot their change here. And that's empty. Alright. So now that we've done that... Oh, there's some stuff in here. Fire safety room. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's that room. I don't think anything's desynced over this way. Yeah, I just didn't spot that room. Or the fact that we could open it. Open up the door. Forget what I said about soft locking myself. I literally was just dumb. It happens. We're here for gaming, not good gaming. Alrighty. Beyond that, what else is there to fix here? Start the lift via control room and waste for the garage. Do the lights work? Are there any broken furniture pieces? Is the air conditioning on? Air conditioning. Does this room have air conditioning? I wouldn't know. I don't have air conditioning. I just have a window. Because in Germany we just open the window. That's what we do. It's a pretty good system, I feel like, you know? And in summer we close the window. Yeah, that's how we roll here, you know. It tends to not get too warm. And I'm like in the top apartment. Like right underneath the roof, and it gets like hell here. But I've just put tinfoil on the outside of my windows. And like, for what it's worth, it actually kept everything cool. It actually worked and kept everything cool. I don't know if anything else is broken in this room. Okay, so that was alright. Where would the air conditioning be? My guess would be like up there, but it's not up there. Maybe there's other rooms we can go to? Yeah, maybe there's more stuff we can fix. A chemical thing. Hold up a second. We've got... Oh yeah, this is another thing for the machine. The machine. Where's the exit again? I find it odd that I lose the exit so easily. Need filled standard canister or variant. What else is sign? It could need some color. Maybe that needs fixing. I'm not sure if that needs fixing. Everything seems to turn on as normal. It went dimmer for a moment, you know. Okay, can't jump off the edge. Mr. Trader doesn't help me either. Either there's not more, or I'm just blind. Wait, does this open? No. I got tomatoes on my ice. Make it symmetrical. We can look into the admin room again to start the lift. Primary doors. 65%. So we need to clean the house a little bit more. Lift start. Oh! That was it. That was the thing I needed to do. I just needed to hit a lever. And to complete, the next segment takes place later in the game. You will experience a larger open-ended area with more gameplay mechanics and multiple story quests. Proceed to the next gameplay segment. Gotcha. And that was not all for the playtest, then. For a demo, that would work, though. Like, actually, for a demonstration of the game. Hi, welcome to an early look at the Lift. This is one of the gameplay slice builds we created to test the game flow during development. It does not represent the final quality or the content of a gameplay or narrative, but gives an idea of how the game works after the initial intro sequence. Here's the setup. You play as the keeper of a mysterious station that suffered some kind of disaster. You've just been automatically awoken from cryosleep and are now taking the lift to the post office floor to uncover what happened. The rest you'll discover along the way. Good luck.
Come in, Keeper, and Cycle's greetings. This is Team Rubus again, restorers of unattended stations. And today, we're going to have you...
We were repairers, or what was the word, reanimators.
Please, we'll make time for this discussion later. I'd like to remind you that we have important work to do. Operator, resume the transmission.
I know, rehabilitators. That's it. Now you'll be on the post office floor, and according to regulations, there should be intercoms in the main hall. I'm not getting a signal, so my guess is they're not functioning. If you fix them, you can get in contact with the local MC branch and find out what happened at the station.
Alright, so we have to fix things. Get out of the lift, plug in the fuse, fix the intercom circuits.
Hey, did you figure out the fuse box yet? The one in the hallway? I'd bet my boots the fuses are blown. The inputs on the intercoms should all have one circuit layout. Somewhere between the cubicles is an electrical cabinet where you'll find the circuit. Slap on some spin grit, and that's the bit.
Does it really have to be spit?
Put a pin in that, pal. Let me steer our keeper back on course first, then I'll get the kettle setting and lay out every trick in my book.
Gotcha. I'll take care of that, mate. Let's see. What else is there to do? Okay, that's fine. Rescue tube. Okay. I see, we don't have the same inventory as we had before. So... block by trash, need a cleaning beam. This person is Dabin. Yeah, that needs a fuse. Not enough inventory space. For what? Floor sealed, all necessary measures taken, no more work. Ah. Fantastic. Is also blocked by trash. Chemical jar. It is very, very clearly desynced, but I guess it's not working. Let's see. You need to get in touch with the local branch ASAP. We're back here. This is closed. That looks more test chambery or work in progressy. The day has been reset to 1. That is for control room. So this is definitely a different room from before. I'm just gonna switch the power for A1 and A2 on instead of A3. I feel like I see more when the light is off. I hate that sound. Connect the modules and communications of the scheme box to fix the device. Press left click to place or pick a module. Use to bend a wire to make a turning point. Pay attention to the different types of connections requirements. Gotcha. This is basically just the same tutorial we got for earlier. Fixing things raises the location's wave gauge. Where wave gauge levels are required for the work of specific devices and access to some closed stuff. Got a plank. Don't have any screws. There's something going on over there. Report contact.
There is no protocol. No protocol allows for disconnecting from the MC branch, no matter what's happening on the station. Not only is it impossible to disconnect from the local MC branch, it's against regulations. Maybe the power been out.
This here's something else. MC's not a toaster, a mere blackout isn't knocking it out. But if they got themselves a real gutsy critter on the station.
Hold on, I have to stop you there. You'll have plenty of time to air your wild theories once the job is done. I'm counting on you to keep a cool head, Keeper. To investigate the situation further, you need to turn the lights back on in the main hall, then find the Nectar Production Center and get the nest operational.
That's true. Without nests, we'd have no batteries, and the cleaning beam isn't much of a beam without them. Wouldn't take you less than 500 cycles to clean that mess up without it.
And we need light to assess the damage of the space, right?
Strictly speaking, we need it to increase wave production. But it can't hurt to get a look at things. We're fumbling around in the dark at the moment. Quite literally.
How to turn the light on?
Should be in the employee area, behind the door with the keypad. Please keep in mind that in an emergency, according to regulations, all codes are reset to 111.
Gotcha.
For the circuit breakers to turn on the lights. But no sign of order anywhere. I'd say it's a mess, but that'd be insulting the word. Once I'm there,
Okay. What?
Making my cycle by asking, lad. I could ramble about that wave gauge until I'm blue in the face. We're all puffed up with pride over it. I know I'm repeating myself, but some things need to be rammed in. When you fix things, they start emitting waves. The
Okay.
wave and the battery setup's built real sharp too. Once another little wave gauge segment is full, you'll get a shiny new battery every cycle. Just keep at it. You'll patch up the station and fill up a cistern of nectar. Just like that.
Gotcha. I don't mind voice acting. Like, it's nice sometimes, but sometimes also it just takes so long, you know? It just takes so long to get through a game. It's also why, for instance, games like Final Fantasy, like the remakes, you know, they take longer to complete. Like, some of them are as long as Final Fantasy VII. Or at least it feels like that. Because everything's voice acted, there's so many cutscenes. There's also extra content, don't get me wrong, but like, the first of the remake games is nearly, is only a part of the original Final Fantasy VII, which we're currently streaming on Twitch. So it's like weird to see it take super long for some people to finish it, you know? When like the total amount of time that they've spent in that game is what I'm currently spending in Final Fantasy VII. I'm further than like the second remake, you know? So, what is this?
Getting a little turned around. You know, you might want to try looking for a map. Let me take a look on our plan.
Head right from that left and you'll find the Nectar Production Center. Okay, so we're trying to fix things. We also need to find a vendor of sorts, maybe. So over here is the lift. And over there is where we have a cleaner. Oh, wait. We can get tokens here. Ah, and we can pocket those things, even though they're out of sync. That is phenomenal to know. Number stations, observatory, medical, facility, flight control. Haven't been able to make contact with 003 since yesterday. Did something happen to them too? Honestly, might as well just place this right here. Very orderly, you know? Very efficiently. Need glue gun for that. I ain't seen no vending machine yet. Did the people turn to stone? Can't reach that from here. Oh, I feel like I could. Maybe my arm is too thick. Well, there's that room. Thank you. Very clearly that is one of those things, but whatever. I like that we can carry out around the lamp. So vending machine. Craft recipe power unit 2, handmade corner. Electromotor horizon. Let's just wait and see until we know what we need. For the time being, over there's a ladder which is useful. Need a wrench for that. Got some parts here. Power unit corner. Very useful. Insert a bee into the nest to increase its capacity to collect nectar. Each cycle nest will fill up with the amount of nectar relative to the number of bees in the current state of the wave gouge. In this build, you can use the collect nectar to recharge your cleaner beam batteries. I wish this wasn't the whole thing. Not finding anything in those cases can sometimes feel disappointing, to the point where players might get discouraged to look for those, to look for things in there. It's sort of like in Clair Obscure, where loot just wasn't worth it. A lot of times, exploration, like, I kind of gave up on certain things because, like, yeah, it's just chroma anyways. Reload the clean weapon, press R2 and enter the inspect mode and take out the spent battery to charge it later or replace it with a charged one. Gotcha. But like, I ended up missing out on a lot of things because of that, which was annoying. But like, the devs really just didn't want me to enjoy the cool things, you know? Good loot and stuff. That's at least the impression I got. Kind of, we need a glue gun for that. Over there. Is there anything else I can fix over this way? We don't have any screws. Hold up. In that case, I can go over this way. Where was... We have to fix that anyways. Like, at some point, I would just give up. Like, if I realized that every single time I try to fix something or search for something, I'm not getting rewarded for it, I would just be like, yeah, I'll just stop doing it. Busy as a bee. Provide wave gouge level 1 for the nest. Ah, we need wave gouge levels. Gotcha. Accumulator, cleaning bean, inspect. Alright, in that case... And that in itself is like bad. Like, even if you just put a screw in there, or like a token or something like that, it's gonna be more than worth it. And then in return, you can just... fix the economy according to that, you know, based on how many things there are available and whatnot in the level. Oh, nice. There was another light bulb. Post office. We're back here again. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to drop a token there, but it didn't. Anyways. Need a screw for that. Why is that blocked? Ah. We need a bunch of screws for that. Duct tape, fancy screw. Not the solution we need. Wait, we had another power box somewhere. Can probably make use of that. Also, I just realized that this is like a whole room that we've not been to really in the post office. Does this also give us percentage? Electromotor, power unit. We need cables, don't we? Yeah. That's neat. Not exactly what we need. We got some screws, I guess. Can't do anything with that just yet, so we're not gonna do anything with it yet. Send mail. Oh, we got duct tape, I guess. Woohoo. Bum 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 bum. At least we can get lots of tokens here. Another light bulb. No cables though. Would love to put like a pin on this and say, hey, I'll come here later. But as far as I know, there's no map. This is the dispatch service sending a warm hello to the intake service. The plaque is back where it belongs with me. But I'm warning you, old man, if you touch my sandwich again. Okay, couldn't fully clean that, but it's close. Oh, we could have gotten more stuff here. With that said, now that we've got this, we can go over to where the lift is, and then on the right side, this is over here. Can get rid of that. Put this in here. Go to a workshop on the lift. There's so much to do. But I like the concept a lot.
You'll learn how to make circuit wiring there. Next thing you know, you'll be fixing things right instead of crawling around for scraps and thingamajigs.
Nice. Now, where was the recycle thing? Was it in this room or was it in another? I'm not sure yet. Process collected anomalous loot on the deconstructed crafting ingredients. Select the recipe you want to craft. Place the dedicated resources and press the craft button to create new modules and parts. Place a recipe on the scanner surface to read it and record it onto the database for use on the crafting machine. Another battery. Oh, and a blueprint. Nice, we got wires, we got gears, we got other things. I guess that didn't work as intended. No valid recipes here. But that said, we do have some more ingredients here. Can I take this and recycle it? Doesn't appear to be the case. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, fancy. We'll take you. Ah, and now we can finally take this and move it over this way to turn it into vials. Just fancy. What does that mean? Do I have to slot in that over this way? Or somewhere else? No valid recipes. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. Take transistor, turn left knob to switch on the radio, rotate it to the right to increase volume. Holding the switch on transistor in your hand, explore the room. We don't have no transistor.
Here, Lifty. Over here. We've been waiting for you. Yes, you.
What the hell?
Where
Hi!
have you been? Sleeping all the time and then sleeping some more. So much happened while you were out. There was a post office, but now, as you see, not much of a post office. Can't call this a post office. And what to call it now?
Not
We do
really,
not
no.
know. Perhaps you know. That's why you've come, to tell us, to name what we can't name. And once there were people here and there. But now,
Here and
they've all
there.
vanished somewhere. Something. Not people anymore. Something else. Standing around in the corners, saying nothing. Quiet types, not even moving. Them. Us, for instance. We're Scrapper, that much we know, that we're Scrapper, and you're Lifty, that we know too. Although we don't know much about anything else. We do our business, that's what we do. We collect, well, everything. Here's our collection. But no one stops by, no, not even the other vagrants. They do not stop by to see our collection. But if you care, we'll tell you all about it. What it used to be like here, we'll tell you too, whenever we remember. So, stop by if there's a chat you want, and we need tokens for our collection. They're like coins, so look for them. You will see some machines round here, the red ones. The machines with spare parts inside meant for repairs. We'll give you lockpicks if you bring us the coins instead. You could use them to open lockers, maybe
You can bring us the
cabinets
tokens
too.
instead. Do they mean coins
Perhaps
or
other
tokens?
things we don't know about, but you, on the other hand, should know. We, for instance, have some important matter for you to sort out before you fall asleep again, because, well, you do love to sleep. Yes, that much we've noticed.
Yeah, we've been
When
there
was
in
a
kind of
post
sleep
office
for a
here,
long
all
time.
they ever did was stand around smoking and reading the wall newspaper. It's a plaque. Now, if you're wondering, when there was a post, if you need a hint, and if the question's still no, it's called a glue gun. Have you read when there was this big cabin?
Okay, we have to find the best employee award. Let's go ahead and take this away. For now. And gonna go right away over this way. And from here, do we have a box that we can stand on? Maybe we can stand on this. Seems like we fixed that. From the lift, we can go into the workshop. Nice. Oh, we get multiples from that recipe. That's good to know for the future. In that case, we can go... over this way, for the time being. Lovely. Power unit factory, baby, and vagabond lockping. I see. 4, 5. Compact. Gotcha. It means compact when it says baby. I don't have too many more thingamajigs though. Need a glue gun for that. Decay containers. Cleaner beam creates decay containers after collecting enough decay. Deliver them to a special processing chute to exchange them for tokens. Gotcha. Crafting recipe for that. Oh, that's rough. Wait. If I do this, I can put this here. I think that's working. It's not working. Okay, that's working. Electromotor Horizon. Power recipe Power Tripler. Craft recipe Electromotor Square. And Handmade Corner. Just do both of those for now. And we're heading over the system damage right now. You have to figure that out over time. Can't get... Wait, can we get freer? We can get freer. Little bit of lag there. Oh, we can recycle those, I guess. And then move on from here into somewhere else. I see, we can't carry that as well. It's a bit annoying. I wish there was a possibility to carry like the lamp and then carry also something else. Can I refill that again? Yes. Now we have to wait a cycle again. I guess some tokens got stuck over there because we got 7 there instead of 5. Even though it said that we would get 5. Nice. So, with that said, where do we have to go? What do we have to do? Do it yourself, report to Rubus, let there be light, flip the circuit breaker on the panel cover. In the employee area of a post office. So, post office was over here. Coffee, food, tokens, 10, left locker, 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. We'll see. We'll check that out in a moment. This one's broken. We had torque strips. But we need like more. We need like the corner one. Electromotor square. Like we need like a to corner conductor. No. Electromotor square wave might actually be the one that we need. No idea. We had like a broken thing, broken modules. Yeah, that's actually the one where we need.
Fill this out here and here, then sign the back. Your message should be delivered in 2 to 5 cycles, but don't worry, it's usually faster than that. Yes, here are the coordinates and the number. What was that? Did you hear that?
Supply clerk was always super busy. Explanation report. I senior turbine repair engineer was absent from workplace without a valid excuse from 14 to 15 on the second cycle of cycle period 7559. During this period of time, I inadvertently lost the wrench. Inventory number 888001. I refused to explain where it was due to personal circumstances. Huh. You don't say. Right, we have the vagabond ones now. So we can lockpick.
Went to the university in the morning and managed 2 hours of productivity. Then I got this feeling. I suddenly realized I had to go see if they fixed it. Went to the phone booths. Don't know what I was hoping for. Like I could just go into the post office and everything would be back to normal. Found piles of broken glass instead. I grabbed a module for the... I'll fix it when this is all over. Left it in the storage locker. Remember the code. 2929. Graffiti on the phone booths. I'd want to say looters, but it was just the station's employees. This is our new normal now. My co-workers turned out to be right.
There's a bunch of different codes that we have to remember.
What's that you have there? It's not broken.
You had orders to break it.
Yeah, all right. I'll break it. I'm breaking it now.
A story with a mysterious ending. Shocking incidents happened between 2 of our employees, 2 upstanding members of a post office team, the intake coordinator and the dispatch coordinator. The MC honored the intake coordinator with a metal plaque, naming him best employee. But it could have been taken the other way around, and the dispatch coordinator could have been awarded the plaque, since all post office employees are hard-working heroes. But the intake coordinator got the award, even though it could have gone to the dispatch coordinator. This thought just kept nagging at his brain, until he was driven to unabashedly take the plaque from the intake coordinator's desk. Then the intake coordinator took the plaque back and also took the dispatch coordinator's sandwich for the simple reason that the ham inside was the best kind. In response, the dispatch coordinator took the plaque, the sandwich, and the intake coordinator's paperweight as well. The intake coordinator then took the plaque, the sandwich, the paperweight, and the dispatch coordinator's chair. Weekly report from the Lost and Found department. All station employees, please pick up your lost items during business hours. Anything not claimed within 30 days will be launched into the air. We aim to keep the station trash free. Broken items will be recycled immediately. Found a note that says 7777, a radio, a cassette tape with a song on it. Lost a ham sandwich. So both up there in the right corner and right in the middle, there was AI. For no reason whatsoever. Like, looking at this right here, honestly, is fine. doodles like this are totally fine. Especially like when you see, oh yeah, it's a story in kind of, it's called airwaves, as in like, it's like a, I guess, company newspaper of sorts. They could have little cartoons in there, little caricatures, little doodles and whatnot, and it would be totally fine. Illustration by this coworker. Something like that would work, you know? I find doodles like this more endearing than whatever AI can come up with, because AI just looks weird, and you can tell a lot of the time that it is AI. It sucks, genuinely, to see developers as creative as these guys, you know, rely on something like that. Luckily, they took it out, but still, even if they had used it, it would have been fine if they had at least disclosed it, that they used it for placeholder art. It would be a different story altogether compared to, you know, whatever they've done now. It appears that they've also only removed it after enough people pointed it out, which I find a little bit scummy, not gonna lie. At least to me it appears like that, because they didn't remove it. Like, they put it in place in the first place, you know, and if they cared, they wouldn't have. And now they removed it and put some other art in there, which is fine, but also, why not do it from the get-go, right? Right? Send and receive. Intercom vouchers. Like, the game is definitely, like, what I would consider creative. So, and interesting, you know, and seeing them rely on that is kind of annoying. Do it yourself, here we go. Okay, and report, let there be light.
I have to admit that I, too, have never encountered a station in this
like anomalous radiation. You've been reading too many of those. How about you explain that thing in the middle of the main hall to me? What the heck is it? A tower? A turbine?
Let's put further discussion aside. We have urgent work to do. I need to get in full contact with the local MC branch as soon as possible. I'm sure we'll get a better understanding of the city.
Oh, nuts. It's a big vending machine that takes tokens. You can't miss it if you try. But just in case it's off on the map.
There's a bee around here. Maybe that's just this room, period. But yeah, like, yeah. I don't know. Send these into tokens. It's a weird tower. gonna read all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now, with that said, where was... Wasn't over here. Where was the thing? In the workshop, right. And this over here we can just put into the normal container, I guess. Gear and then vial. No. Like we'll come back later for that over there. One, two, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Yeah, sometimes it glitches out, which is a bit rough, but it's fine. Where was the other thing? Yeah, the thing. We don't necessarily need the... I guess we can just put it in and leave it like that, you know. It doesn't need to be broken. Right? Bottom of a barrel completed. And now we can get power cables. I love that we can hold this. Thank you very much, game. No more power cables. Gonna leave that here. Maybe it will get restocked eventually, but like, you know. Why is this blocked? Oh, is it because... Nice. Fix that. There's more to fix here. I don't know how many screws I have. So I don't want to do that just yet. Aha. Power strip, power unit. I don't want to use a power strip here. I think what I might do is go to a vending machine and just steal parts from there. Where is the vending machine? Come on, I was just there. Oh, there we go. Power unit compact. No. But like it doesn't connect there. I'm not sure. We'll fix that later. Can't be too important just yet, you know. No recipes over this way. Wait, did we need to repair something over this way? Cranny. Nothing else to get here. Nice, a new note. We did open that, but there was nothing in there. Either way, we should put this in there. Where was the thing again? Where we needed the square? Oh, was it this way? It could have been this way. Or we fix something. But nothing is coming from there. I'd argue that I'll probably remember later, but I don't think I will. Oh, wait, over here. Boop. Is it running? Did I do this wrong? Yeah, I did do it wrong. Oh, another battery, that's fantastic. We'll conduct during this reporting period, including troubleshooting maintenance of the pneumatic, mail, and oversized package systems. Due to wear and tear on the package system, energy modules 1 and 3 need to be replaced. This required seal N7507 on the energy meter to be and replaced. The documentation to request the resealing process is attached. Reword. Went through the supervisor's ledger, found something that might be a safe code, 489. Can't find the safe though. I just want to let you know that the situation on the station is completely out of control. I've moved the concentrate while things run their course. Who knew that word would suddenly have such catastrophic insinuations? Once everything calms down, restore the MC branch and be in touch. And for this, we'll need another lockpick we don't have. Another abacus. What is up with people's obsession with abacuses? Abacusi? Abacus? Abaci? Avoid the use of the following lexical elements in official reports: break, broken, breakdown, other variants of such, damage, damages, etc. Replace with an approved synonym where possible, such as malfunction detected, temporary workflow interruption, anomaly, defect, etc. I see. So is it just 3 tokens and some lore? If a light bulb's is in there, but like it's not working. Let's open this up again. What do we need? We need to head over to where the scrapper is to find another lockpick. Another 3 lockpicks. Nice. Level 2. Oh boy. I hate being sick. So with that said, we can now head over into the bee factory. Didn't they say something about us getting more bees? And we're not? I feel like they did at some point, but I just forgot. Blueprint Spinny, Power Unit Crunny. Turbine. Can head over here again. We just wait for a moment. This will come back. Like, we need more bees to be able to charge multiple at the same time. I wonder if anything else open now. Get wave production to level 3. Who's the top and best of all? Find the best employer awards. Wall newspaper and the employee smoking lounge. The Wall newspaper says that the best employee plaque was awarded to the intake coordinator. The inseparable dispatch coordinator and intake coordinator just couldn't find a way to share the plaque, so the dispatcher coordinator stole it. There's a note about the plaque in a wallpaper. A wall newspaper, and it's worth to look in the employee's drawers. Lockpicks are available for exchange. Gotcha. With that said, let's I guess we don't use that yet. Oh look, more placeholders. Honor keeper's effort. Yeah, honor my effort, please. Thank you, thank you. Crafting recipes, so it is finessed. Supply clerk. Wait, was it 777? Nice, more battery. And then 1111. 1, 2, 3, 4 was that other person's. I just wanted to see if someone's thingy reset to the thing. To the default. Then there's another. Wait, in our inventory we had notes. Newspaper thing, cycle report. There's no 0, so that 003 is, or something like that is not it. Six, 4, 1, 7. That's another B. We can try 7559. Can try 1415. Also not it. Beyond that. 10 tokens left in the thing. We got that already. Yelled at S and O in the morning. They were fighting over the plaque again. It's like kindergarten. If they're still at it by the end of the week, I swear I'm taking it to the supply coordinator. $489. $4,892. No, it's probably not that, since all of these are 4 digits. Maybe there's more stuff in one of these, but I have no idea. But there's definitely something in there. We just have to find more safe codes, I guess, over time. When dispatch coordinator took the plaque, the sandwich, the paperweight in the intake coordinator's lamp because he couldn't get the chair back. And who knows how this drama might have ended if the dispatch coordinator hadn't decided to have a supply coordinator lock the plaque in his storage locker. The fate of the sandwich is unknown. Now weigh in. Readers, who ate the sandwich? Send your letters to Airways. We'll be watching. The plaque is in the package locker. If we do this... Okay, no, it doesn't open that. A group of engineers created a blueprint that wasn't on the list of the MC improved blueprints. I confiscated said blueprint and locked it in the package locker pending further investigation. The locker code is 3618. Shaft. Hey, hey, hey. Set shaft. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, no. Don't think we got the plaque though. Well, we got another B. So we should use that. And that's recharging now, which is phenomenal for us. Let's head over to the workshop then. Here we go. Let's take this over. Power cables. Probably should make more, actually. Then power unit cranny. Power cable. Power strip. Electromotor spinny. Okay, that's all the recipes we've got so far. If we head back over this way. We can then head over. That guy scares me. Way too often. Tools, consumables. We have 6 screws left. These are all filled. That's fantastic. There's nothing to clean so far. Kind of reminds me of a big door, but I guess that's not one. I'm confused. This should work, theoretically. Okay, that works. Why the heck not? Whatever that does. Maybe that didn't do anything after all. And to open that, we'll have to open it from the other side, wherever that is. Over this way. Somewhere over here there was a room, right? Or was it over this way? Got so many accumulators now, which is fantastic, but like, don't have any use for them at the moment. It does save us time later there, which is useful. For the various things we have to do. I wonder if it's faster to... like, jump and sprint. Don't increase the entropy. I think this is powering that, I guess. Yeah. It definitely is doing that. Which is good, but also like not the most useful at the moment. Like we don't need it at the moment. Let's head over this way into this office and open this lock. Something over this way opened up. A token. And a safe. Hold up. I guess this open. Wait, did this open up? Yeah, that opened up. The token was just something we found randomly. Gotcha. It was just in one of those holes. It makes sense that it's in those holes. With that said, we did have a note. Safe code memo 489. Keycard technical facilities. I'll take this. We needed a keycard for over here. Ah. Oh boy. wait, okay, toasty, yeah. Wait, maybe it does work already with that setup. Yeah. There we go, and that concludes the alpha preview build of the Lift. Thank you for playing. Please add it to your wish list and fill out the short survey form to help us improve the game. That was pretty fun. I really enjoyed that. That was really, really cool, actually. I like the idea behind it a lot. The humor is actually funny most of the time. And again, like, if the devs want others to enjoy their game, they probably should use the creativity they've put into designing this world, coming up with this game, writing the dialogue, etc., and like doing the art for this game into those aspects of the game rather than using AI for even for placeholder art. Like, genuinely, it's jarring. Beyond that, I do think that this is a great playtest because it really showcases, the early introduction to the game and a later stage of the game, really well, in my opinion. I think it works quite well. And in that regard, it's a fun title. Looking forward to seeing what the full, gameplay loop is going to look like, and if there's going to be more, sort of puzzles and other elements in the game, or if it's just going to be find items, bring them over here. I do believe that it'd be fantastic if there was a highlight or something like that as an option. Like, I would love it if there was a map, for one, that you could just put markers on. Kind of like in Hollow Knight, where you just put whatever marker, you decide what they mean. You just put, different markers on there. Little bits and bobs, because sometimes it's easy to get lost in and try to find something. I had more than once that I had to try, where I tried to find a specific door or whatever specific area. Know where I have been, where I haven't been, etc. And another thing would be a highlight thing. Sort of yeah, I'm in this area, I'm looking for components and whatnot, and I would love to see what the components are. Maybe if you use your flashlight, you can then hit a button to highlight things that you're shining the light on, but it only works when the flashlight is on. I don't know, or maybe you have an extra tool for it or whatever that gets introduced where you can find stuff easier, just in case you miss things that you can interact with. Sometimes it's easier to spot, especially when there's the screws, that you have to unscrew or not for some of the drawers and the tables, the benches, But other times it's genuinely difficult to tell whether something is something that you can interact with or whether it's actually just some decoration of sorts, Same with some of the boxes, you couldn't lift them up at all or interact with them whatsoever. So, yeah. Beyond that, honestly, seems like a fun title. I would love more settings. I would love the option to... Let me check real quick. Is there an option to turn off the voice acting? There's not. I would love that. You know, it would be very, very good. Also, some of these settings, I don't know what they mean. Language, I think the studio is Russian, which is cool. So having that as an option in there is nice. I like that the settings are saying, like, you know, like, yo, you've got English selected, so it's in there. A change that might be good would be to have the, like, Russian and Korean, English and English, Spanish and Spanish, you know, Espanol, French and French, German would say Deutsch, you know, stuff like that would be better. Because imagine if someone doesn't speak English and they have no, and they are like, I don't know, they're like a French speaker, you know, and they don't know what French is in English. And they're looking for it and they can't find it. Or, you know, bad example, I guess, because, oh yeah, French and Spanish, a lot of people will understand that, but like German, not everyone, like, especially like if you're, I don't know what the age rating for this game is, but I'd imagine that if the game was like, if there was like someone who was a bit younger, like a teenager, they might not understand that. Like, I know it's a silly idea that, like, but like theoretically speaking, it would be nice. This is still better than having flags. The flags are stupid. But yeah, quality settings. I don't know what the render scale does, but it does help with the frame rate, so that's nice. It'd be cool if you could hover over things and it would just give you a little pop-up that says what it does, etc. Portal diffuse, portal shadows, portal specular. What does that mean? No idea what any of that means. And then resolutions, etc. I like that we can turn off motion blur and head bobbing, which is nice. And yeah, that was the game anyways. I hope you had a fantastic time. We're back over here. Fun. Let me just... I would like to sit down, actually. On the boss chair, actually. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself, it's available on Steam as a playtest, and you can leave feedback and whatnot. I would also recommend checking out like the Steam page in general, seeing if what they've got and screenshots and all of that is up your alley, and give it a wish list if you want to. Again, I hope that the devs don't rely on AI too much, and that if they do it, at least disclose it so that people can make an educated purchase of the game, rather than buying it, realizing there's AI slop in there, and then not being able to like refund it anymore afterwards. You know, that'd be bad, right? Like, there's a lot of people that are into it, a lot of people that are not into it, a lot of people don't care. But like, the people that do care and are not into it would hate it if it was undisclosed. And the people that do like it would love it if it was disclosed that there's AI stuff in there, you know? It's better for everyone if it's disclosed, basically. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I had a fantastic time today. Hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day as well. Thanks all for joining in. I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye bye.